Goobers, it's me, your favorite goober, and sorry for making this video later than I would have wanted it to be, but there's a few things that went down. I had some things to attend to earlier in the day, just had some shopping to do with my mother and some chores I had to get done. No big deal. And then that landed me into a position where I was starting later than I would have wanted to. Like I said, not really a big deal. There are worse things in this world. Whatever, whatever. It's all good, right? Everything is all good and dandy. But I was like, okay, what can I do? It's like day 100. Maybe I can do something cool. And I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll do like a building time lapse in the background while I record audio. All right, cool. So I started building this house, and I was like gonna just build it, and then the time lapse would be independent from the yapping. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just put this in the background. No big deal. No big deal. And then I wasn't happy with the building. I was trying some new techniques, some experimenting with things I don't normally do, and it's okay, I guess. It's okay. But yeah. My biggest issue was the disconnect between the outside detailing and how that affected the interior. So the exterior affecting the interior, and then if I make any changes to the interior, that might affect the exterior, and I don't know if I like it, yada yada. It was a back and forth kind of fight with myself to make things work and try to look as good as they can. And so, that struggle just led to a little bit of frustration. And so then I decided, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to yap. And mind you, these things are always unscripted. So, unscripted yapping, no big deal, right? Nothing crazy. I'm not doing anything wild out here, but it's yeah. I don't know. There's just a lot of yapping that I did, and I've spent the last. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, so I started. It's been almost 3 hours, so we're a lot later than I would have wanted to be. But I'm here to make it quick. I've got a few things to mention. This will make more sense here soon. But yeah, we're just going to be in the rain, enjoying the lovely sounds of it while I yap. Let's get to it. Right. I want to make this quick. I made a promise yesterday that I'd upload a video earlier in the day before I went to bed, right? Just because I normally upload these videos right before I go to bed. So I was going to make it a little different today. And I am here to fulfill that promise because I made a promise yesterday about this. Um, Here's the thing, right? I have a few things that are kind of dragging me down mentally, and it's been frustrating. One of the biggest, if not the biggest thing that's been dragging me down for the longest time is my just lack of finding a job, right? I want to work, I want money, there's a lot of things that I want to do, and a job is really the gateway to those things, right? And income more specifically. And so I've been hunting for a job for the last 8.5 months, and I haven't been successful, and it's been pretty draining because I really want a job. I've been looking for a job for a while, and I just haven't been able to find one. I irresponsibly quit my job that I did have, my only job that I've had in my life thus far, and assumed irresponsibly that I could find a job um, a lot sooner than I have been able to. I've landed interviews here and there, but nothing has led to employment. I just keep getting ghosted after interviews or just not being selected. Most recently, complete and utter ghosting. They haven't even gotten back to me to say they didn't choose me. I'm going to assume they didn't choose me, but they never got back to me. So that's been really a Debbie Downer on my mind. That's just been absolutely horrible to live through because I just want a job. Like, I'm not sitting here on my ass happily enjoying all the days that go by where I don't have to worry about doing anything. It's been it's been horrible. I haven't been as motivated to enjoy the things that I enjoy. I like watching anime. I like watching shows. I like playing video games. I like platinuming video games. I haven't had the motivation to do anything, like, at all. It's hard to even pick a game some days because I'm just like, I'm not there. I'm not happy. I'm not feeling it because it's just like, Doesn't matter how long I spend looking for a job for a day. It's like, oh, you could probably be doing more. You could probably be doing more, applying to more, putting your information into more and more places. Oh my gosh, man, the amount of information some of these places ask for before even meeting you. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. But that little tangent aside, I've just been really disappointed in myself. And then that kind of leads me to the next thing, the disappointment with myself. I know and I do believe in myself to achieve great things. I believe I have the capacity to achieve quite a bit in this life. And so the fact that I've been struggling um, hasn't been helping. But, like, I just, I haven't had the motivation to do the things I want to do, right? I don't spend hours and hours coming up with updates for my manga. I spend like 5 minutes doing something, and then boom, there we go. I don't spend hours and hours working on it, but I feel like I could be, right? It's like I've got nothing else going for me right now. Might as well work on that, but I just don't. And it's just it's a bad loop, bad loop. I'm in a bad loop, and I want a better loop. There's so many improvements that can be made to this loop. I don't mind living in a loop. I like loops. They're cool. They're great. They're predictable. Easy to achieve once you get them into a habit. It's good. It's fine. I don't mind it. But this current loop is a bad loop. It's a bad cycle that I don't like, and I'm frustrated. I'm not achieving the things I know I'm capable of achieving. Uh, and it's just a bad cycle. I put a lot of weight on myself knowing that I can do things that I put my mind to. I know it's possible. I know I have the capacity to. So it it disappoints me when I fail those expectations that I have of myself. And so that's kind of another thing that's been dragging me down. And not being able to find a job is just not helping that part either. But the last thing that I wanted to mention is two things. One, right, this next conversation is about friends, ex-friends, and whatnot. One thing that's been really weighing down on me in recent, probably the most, it's been weighing down on me the most out of anything else, is friends and how I'm feeling towards them. So, in a previous attempt to make this video, I made a promise, just like I made a promise yesterday to make this video at an earlier time in the day, which I'm still succeeding in, even if it's later than I would have wanted it to be, right? I made a promise that I was going to completely delete this person out of my life. They were an old friend of mine, and they ghosted me at some point and have just never tried to contact me or say hello or do anything like that. So I haven't kept them as a friend just because I just haven't gotten around to deleting them, but I've basically lived life without their interaction for a while. You might notice some of these aren't lit up and some are lit up. The color doesn't mean anything. I guess red means bad, but yeah, red means bad, but the other colors don't mean anything. This is a visualization of my current friends, and let me explain. This is my IRL friend. This is my online friend group that I hang out with most often, like nearly every day. Not recently, we'll get to that, but this was my online friend group. These two are online friends, right, that I've known for a while, and they're chill. I keep up with them mostly through, saying happy birthday and hello and whatnot, whatever. And recently, I've just started, like, kind of hanging out with this person a lot more. And I'm probably going to continue to do that, honestly, with what's going on right now. But they have a little friend group that I've been introducing myself to. So I guess I'll put a torch here to kind of indicate that I'm learning more about them. They're cool. I do enjoy them. I'm just not really friends with anybody there in particular. I'm just cool with them. I'm only really friends with this person. And then I'm cool with this person. There's no big deal. I have no issues here. We're chill. We're good. Life is good. What's really important to understand is that I understand that friendships are a two-way street. If you're not satisfied with a friendship, you can put effort in on your end and then go from there, right? It's not fair to just ghost everybody in your life and then get sad and cry about the fact that nobody messages you first. If you want them to, you will have to make an effort, right? I'm the person who says hello to each and every one of these people. If I ghosted all of them, I would have zero friends. Zero friends. Nobody would reach out to me. Maybe one person in this group would reach out to me, but not to reach out to me, but for like, hey, do you want to play, a game, or hey, do you want to help us with something in a game? That's about it, right? They wouldn't reach out to me for me. They'd reach out because, they want to play a game, which I guess it's a matter of perspective. They are technically still reaching out to me, so there is that, to be completely fair. But yeah, right. If I ghosted all these people, none of them would reach out to me at all, right? Just at all. That's how life is. However, my discontent with that can be alleviated most likely just with conversation, right? This is my only like IRL friend. I've known them since literally kindergarten. They're cool. I assume they're just busy, but I have my issues with them, uh, and it comes down to them. I won't put our shit on the table here. I'm just gonna say that I'm willing to put the effort in, raise my concerns to them, and give my feelings before deciding whether or not I want to continue with this friendship. They are somebody who I have deemed very much worthy and deserving, uh, of, of me coming to them and talking about how I feel. Right? I think that's fair to them, and I don't want to just ghost them. I want to give them the respect of that, uh, and whatnot. And so I'm willing to put the effort in with them, right? I told you I was already going to excommunicate this individual. That was there. But when it comes to my current online friend group, I can't just unfriend one of them. And honestly, it's not about unfriending one of them. I don't have an issue with one in particular. I just don't like all of them. As rude as that might be, I just don't like all of them. And so if I, unfriend one, I don't want to create any more drama and have all the bullshit that comes with that. So if I unfriend one, I want to get rid of all of them, right? Uh, and coming from the perspective like it's a two-way street, I've really thought about it, and I don't want to put the effort in. I don't want to. And if I don't want to put the effort in to maintain these friendships, I probably shouldn't keep them around. And, that's not the nicest thing in the world to say, but, it's how I feel. I wouldn't, I'll tell you this, right? Not a single one of these people would I ever consider to be my best man at my wedding, or even really a part of my what they call the groomsmen. I don't know. Is the terminology different? Do you just have two set of groomsmen? What does he mean, guys? Like dudes, cool. Probably gonna get married to another guy, so I don't know how that works. Maybe it's just two sets of groomsmen. Anyway, from my side of the fucking wedding, and it wouldn't, I wouldn't necessarily want any of them there. I wouldn't want that, you know. Maybe that would be my best man. Maybe her, or he could be a groomsman for sure. I could see that. It'd be cool. But like for any of these, like I just don't feel that way, right? And maybe another really weird thing. Maybe this is fucking stupid. If there was dragons in real life and we could go and slay them, I would never invite a single one of them to be in my party to slay a dragon. I wouldn't want any of them. You know? Like, maybe that's weird. Maybe one person understands that. I don't know. But that's just how I feel about this, right? I don't, like, I don't think I want to be friends with them for the rest of my life. And if I hang out with these people more often than anything else. And if I got rid of all of them, it'd be weird, right? With this, I'm acclimating to these individuals, but like I said, I'm only really friends with him. The rest of them, I'm cool with, but I'm not friends with any of them. I haven't been around long enough for them to really know me. I'm cool with all of them though, like I said. But yeah, I'm just, not directly acclimated with them. I don't know them individually. I just kind of know them by association with my other friend. But yeah, if I got rid of them, these are the people that I hang out with most often, play the most games with, do the most things with. And if I got rid of them, I would be very solo in this little room of mine. I would be very, very solo. Sorry if you can hear all that popping. That might have been uncomfortable for some of you. I do apologize. I just, yeah, this has been weighing down on me. And just leaving this friend group. If I cut this entire friend group from my life, so much would change. These are the people that I play games with, like genuinely play games with. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't have a single party member, or like any game I play. That's fine, like it's okay, but it's just like crazy. It's weird to think about too. It's just crazy to think about. If I just got rid of them. But would I be happier? And I think I probably would. Oh, my rain. I love my rain. I guess I could turn off weather cycle and keep it going. Oh well, whatever. But yeah, it's just, it's a lot. It's heavy. It's a heavy topic. Excommunicating friends, old friends. Do I block them all, or do I just simply unfriend them all? Do I say goodbye, or do I just Irish goodbye? I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to visualize my friend groups, and I hope that helps, right? It's kind of everything, though. That's what's been weighing on my mind. 17 freaking minutes? What the heckums? Oh my good lord. Oh, whatever. It's my best attempt so far. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So with that being said, good night and good luck. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will certainly be here tomorrow. I don't plan on going anywhere. But I don't know, it feels good to get this off my chest. Stretching, I'm sorry. Feels good to get this off my chest. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And yeah, bye-bye.